If this is the way 2024 is going to go the rest of the year, I think, because I don't think this Kendrick and Drake stuff is going to die down anytime soon.
No, we're just getting started with that, man. And there's still so much on the horizon. Like you just said, we are in about to get into May.
Summertime's coming.
I know the summer is when it's going to be the most popping, bro. We're going to have the continuation of this beef. We're going to have artists dropping new albums, surprise albums, I'm sure, in the summer too, because we always do. We're always going to have an artist that we don't expect to drop this year who's going to drop an album out of nowhere. And we've got returns of artists that like we didn't think we would get a substance album from them again. And that includes Chance the Rapper, because I want to talk about Chance the Rapper, man. Chance the Rapper.
Chance. Us Chance fans can finally come out of hiding. I'm so excited.
Hey, we have common ground here, man, because I think you and me are both Chance fans. I think you're a bigger Chance fan than I am. I like Chance.
Chance is one of my favorites to this day still.
That's the thing is, like, you and me, and that's why I said we have common ground, is we've both defended him after the big day. Like, we know that it's not his best project, that it was a total flop in comparison to his other work. But we're not holding that against him and saying that, like, oh, this is how his career has to go. You can bounce back from a bad album. And I think this is exactly what Chance is about to do. Because if you've heard the snippets that he's been putting out on YouTube, on social media.
For like the last 3-4 years, they've been crazy. High and Lows was amazing with Joey Badass. He had the
Buried Alive, this one he just dropped.
Buried Alive was insane. Starline Gallery. Like,
I love Starline Gallery too.
And that's going to be the title of his new mixtape. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get it pretty soon. I would probably assume end of summer. I think we get it. And I have no problem with it. It's supposed to be an amalgamation of a bunch of African artists sounding. He's already said it's going to be a very worldly album, which I'm excited to hear. I think Chance has that really, really good ability that old Kanye had, where it was back against the wall motivational rapping that didn't sound preachy, but it sounded very like it just means so much. You know what I'm saying? And that's honestly one of the biggest reasons why I was drawn to Chance on 10 Day, on Acid Rap, because he gave me that feeling that Kanye gave me when I first heard it. And it's my favorite feeling in general in music, that motivational, that like, not even false bravado, that like you can do anything type of music. Chance has that in his writing. And I think when you put Chance with his back against the wall, which is this project, you hear it, bro. Like, that style of rap, when he's the underdog, it just works so well for him. It really does.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm glad you said that, because I think that is what makes Chance so endearing. And when you add in the production too of these tracks, like the very orchestral, like
the choir, the gospel.
Like choir, like very glamorous, like it's awesome. I think that's where Chance excels. And I'm excited to see what he does on this album, man. Everything that you've said about it, in the sense of, you know, getting other artists involved and finding different sounds, I'm all for it. I think Chance is at his best when he's experimenting, but like, let him experiment.
I think that's what he's been doing the past 2-3 years. Like, he's been doing shows in Africa, doing shows still in Chicago. I'm really excited for this project, man. Like, because I'm agreeing.
He's gone through a lot personally too.
Yeah, he
got divorced.
He recently, it was announced that he was divorced. He broke up with his manager right after the big day came out. They had a big lawsuit about it. Like, and don't get me wrong,
if you've been on Ethan, if you've been on the internet, you can back me up on this too. Everyone who was having a conversation about Chance the Rapper on the internet, most of the time it was in a negative connotation after the big day. Like, Chance saw all of the negative comments that were being thrown at him after the album. Chance is washed.
And it was affecting him negatively. Like, even the video of Kanye screaming at him during I think it was the Donda or Jesus King writing sessions. Like, I'm just so excited for Chance, and just as an artist and the person I've seen on social media, like, I'm excited. I'm really excited for this project, because don't get me wrong, the big day was a flop, but I don't think it was one of the worst albums I've ever heard. I think it's one of, like, I went back and listened to it. Like, it's not a good album, but it's not one of the worst albums we've ever heard. Like that narrative just kind of just ran with it, and the whole "I Love My Wife" that wasn't the entire album, and so, but that's what happens, man, when he was on top of the world like that. And I think definitely he's gonna get a lot of that back, that acclaim back, because from, like I said, the songs I've heard from Starline Gallery, I just need him. I already have him in my phone, but like I need him in my phone officially.
Yeah, he's back in his bag, man. He's really rapping, and all the things that made me love Chance early on, the clever wordplay, the motivational stuff, like you said, is here in this new stuff, and I'm just really excited to see what he can come up with. Besides Chance, we've also got Childish Gambino coming back, man. Donald
I'm
Glover.
excited.
Oh, man.
Apparently he's gonna release that 3/14/20 album, the COVID album, which I love. I still play to this day. I love that album. I think he said he's coming to pause. He's going to release that album like on streaming again, like fully packaged. I guess he's kind of gonna remix or remaster a lot of the songs on there, which I'm excited for. I need the vinyl for that. 322. I think it's 322/20 or 312/20. I think there's a name especially for the album that he announced. And then we're going to get the final Gambino album. So the next 18 months for Chance and Gambino is going to be really, really big. He even got a crazy like Kanye verse, like that sounded like Yeezus Kanye.
Man, I'm excited to hear what Gambino's got, especially
because he's been previewing a lot of the music like on his radio station, which is very similar to like Blonded. I think he's been doing it on IG. I think it's called like Giga Radio or Gilga Radio, and I've been liking the snippets so far.
Yeah, me too. From what I've heard, and everything that's going on in hip hop right now, this is the perfect time for a Gambino return. And I think I saw a quote from him that was like, "Oh, he just had some other side quests to complete. Like he wasn't done." So. Yeah, man, I'm just really excited. I think it makes me feel a little nostalgic too, since these are like a few of the guys who were like really influential in the like start of my love for hip hop. So I'm just excited to see them both come back and drop albums here in the near future.
Absolutely.